Well, hello everyone. It's Dorothea with For Abundant Health. And as you can see, I am still in my workout clothes because I want you to know that I am just like you. I have to do the work in order to get the results in keeping my health to be healthy and making it be a lifestyle. So I went out and I did my workout. And let me tell you a quick story of how it's so easy to not do what you should be doing consistently. Okay, here in Texas, where I live, in the last 2 days, the weather was really unpredictable. Every morning we were getting some rain, and in the morning it looks like for the last 2 days it was going to be raining, right? So I would look at the weather and I was like, because I am a walker. That's one of my things that I enjoy doing is walking. And like I've shared with you, as a certified nutritional coach, is that one of the things you find out what works for you as far as movement, as far as your exercise. And walking, I look so forward to doing that. Matter of fact, what I did this morning, I'll tell you that in a minute. But for the last 2 days, I used the excuse. Yes, there we go with that word, excuse. I used the excuse, oh, the weather doesn't look too good today. It might rain, pour down rain on me. I better not go out there. So here it is. On Monday, Tuesday, yes, I did not work out. I gave in. I gave in to my excuse. But there are times that we will give into it, but the key is just don't stay there. All right. So this morning I got up and the weather looked just as bad it was 2 days ago. Okay. I was like, oh, it looks like, and then I stopped. And I said, Lord, I'm gonna just give you something to work with, even if I just do it less than an hour. It's better than doing nothing at all. Right? So little behold, I got out there and I was having such a great time doing my workout, such a peaceful enjoy and enjoying time, listening to my encouraging words and my praise and worship songs, and it was just an awesome time. Before I know it, I had already did over 10,000 steps. Over 10,000 steps I had already did. And so by the time I was done, here I have my watch to prove it. It said I did over 12,000 steps. Right now, 12,850. So I did all of that this morning, even before I got into my day, because my goal is to get my full workout. My goal is to get up to 10,000 steps. But I said all of that to say there are going to be time, even as a nutrition coach, and there go my my what is that? My alarm to remind me to, because I have something in the oven going on as well. I'll be right back. There we go. Here I am. I'm back to remind me that I have something in the oven going on. And so that's some of the things I do, because it's like, how do you get the things done all in one day of what you got to do? And so in order for, I'm working from home, I'm working with my clients, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, my husband and I, we have to eat healthy. So while I'm doing that, in order to make sure I don't burn anything, I put whatever I'm going to do for dinner in the oven, and I turn the timer on and I'm working and things are getting done. That's one of the way of doing it. But it was not about workout time. I just wanted to explain that, yes, and I want to be able to relate with you, that you feel like you're right here with me, and I feel like I'm right there with you, because I am a real person. I go through things just like you do, but the goal is just make up your mind to be consistent in what you're doing on your journey through healthy living, and you will begin to see the results of that. Your body will reap the benefits. Okay, but today this is going to be. I'm going to share a quick health tip with you today, and it's on with the weather getting ready, the season getting ready to change. That we had an awesome summer. toward the end, it was really, really, really hot in Texas. We're talking about the 3 digit. Yes, we had over 100 degrees weather in Texas, but we made it through it. And we can also feel that it's trying to do the transition over to fall. So I thought this would be a great time to share a health tip with you because when there's different seasons, going on, yeah, you need to make sure that you're keeping your immune system built up, not just during the fall and winter season, but every day you should be focusing on something that you're drinking, you're eating, you're doing that's helping to get your immune system built up. Because remember, the key is prevention, right? So what I'm showing you today is a tea, a little simple tea recipe, but it is just so powerful of what this tea can do. And a little disclaimer, anytime I show you, I share with you a health benefit, you always check with your doctor because if you're on, seeing your doctor on a regular basis for whatever reason, whatever medical reason that you're seeing your doctor, or if you're on a lot of medication, you want to make sure if it's something that you haven't used before, that you is lined up and is okay, that it's going to work with your medication. Okay, so by all means, anything that I share with you, you first make sure that it's best for you to take according to what's going on with your body, according to what medical condition is going on, also according to what's going on with if you're on any type of medication. Okay, so with that going, even though this is a very natural what I'm sharing with you today, but still at the same time, things can clash with your medication if you're on medication and stuff like that. So it's always best to be safe. Okay, and that's the key as far as making sure that you don't add things that shouldn't be, making sure you're not allergic to it, all of those good things as a disclaimer. Now that I've moved that out of the way, we got that out of the way, what I would like to share with you is something I've been doing for years now, and it's this simple little recipe using ginger. Ginger tea. It is so simple, but it is so powerful. I'm going to show you how this, and this is organic. This is the organic root. That's what you want. You don't want the one that's, if it's not organic, I wouldn't recommend because all kind of things comes the on those type, when it's not organic, all kind of stuff is with it that you have to be considered about that's on the food that is not organic. So that's another story. I don't want to get into that today. So that's why I was like, oh, because there's a lot to that as well. That'll be another day. We'll talk about that. Okay. But for as of today, this is ginger, and it's the root of the ginger, and it is awesome for making ginger tea. And ginger is a powerful root, and I'm going to show you. As you can see, I have this little simple grater. I'm all about being simple, and I also have, you can use this simple one. I have this one that has the catching to the bottom that you just put there, and say if you decide I'm doing this ginger and I'm deciding I'm not going to use all today, I can put it in here and I can take this off as well. So if you're grating cheese or whatever it is you're doing, and this comes off, and you just put the top on, and you can put it in the refrigerator for whatever you're not going to use. Isn't that pretty neat? I'm a own hands person when it comes to my food. I love to cook too. Down the road, I'm hoping that down the road I'm going to be showing you some health tips on cooking, some recipes, and all of that. So I'm just starting out small with you as now, because my heart is to meet you right where you're at, to show you that you can come up with just little simple things throughout the day that's going to benefit you. And for today, we're going to focus on the ginger tea You can drink it hot, you can drink it cold, okay? You can add some stuff to it if you like. But you said, Darthula, what are you going to do with all of this? So this is the food. And all I do is you just grate it. And yes, you have to put a little muscle to it, as you can see. Okay, I want to make sure that you can see what I'm doing. And sometimes what I do, and then that way that'll help as well, it's like I normally have, for right now, just to show you what I do, okay, I normally have a really large pot, okay, but for now, and I normally make about this much, okay, with this, I put it in this large pot, okay, but for now, I'm going to just, and I normally, if I have a large pot like that, in this case, I have a small pot, and I can also sit it in here, and the ginger is already going into the pot, you see? And then that way, I don't have to pick the ginger up and put it in there, which is not a major thing, but at least, okay? And you said, Darthula, I don't know if I want to go through all of it, but this is how you get to, yes, you can buy the one that's already grated, but it's still not the same as the fresh one. You're not going to get the really powerful benefit that you would get from using the fresh ginger, okay? So while I'm doing that, you see how this in the pot? And it's just like little, like that, you see? And see how I grated that? See the difference? And the reason why I prefer using this type of grater, because the smaller of grating the root, the more powerful the tea is, and the more benefit you get out of the tea. Instead of just, so I know some people that just take it and broke it in big chunks like that. But because it's not open and small, where it can really turn the water that you mix to make the tea more powerful, and the benefit of the taste of the ginger is much more powerful doing it this way, okay? So I just wanted to give you an idea. And yes, you see all of these that I have, I take my time and I grate it just like what I did. And once I grate it and get it in the pot, in this case, and I just wanted to show you this, so you can see it where I'm at, but I'm going to put it into this big pot right here, okay? And once I do it, and I wanted you to see that I already have some on a smaller pot, okay? And I just take the top off. And as you can see, that is nice and hot. You see the smoke coming from it? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little, and we can strain the ginger if we want. And I purposely let the ginger pieces get into it, because the more ginger you can get into your system, the more powerful the results that your body benefit from it, okay? And so that's with the strainer. And this is if I want the hot tea, and I did it with this little strainer, you see, and I just tap it in there like that. And now I'm going to do, now I like lemon in mine as well. And I just take a fresh organic lemon, because you don't want, and I cut it in half. And here's my little squeezer. And there's all kinds of what you can use. And yes, I take my time, because this is the best way to get all of the juice out. Okay, not going to buy the bottle one that's already in the bottle. It's not the full benefit of the juice, because all the additives and stuff is added to it already. When you're doing it like this, you know you're getting nothing but pure lemon juice, okay? And so what I'm doing is, and I put it into, and why I'm choosing lemon, because I'm going to tell you the benefits that your body reap from using, from drinking ginger tea, and from also with lemon. What these two things, okay? And I just pour it into it. Pour it into my ginger tea. Now, you can also, if you absolutely have to have a sweetener, I advise you to get the most closest type of healthy sugar that you can. And I have trained myself to drink my tea without any form of sugar, okay? But if you're not quite there already, some raw honey. This is pure raw honey. Um, and you can put that in there as well, and the benefits you get from just pure raw honey. Okay, so this is my hot. Now I used to put honey in my when I first trying to get, because it is a very different taste that you have to get used to at first. But you know, we can train this body to like anything, just like we train the body with the bad food, we can retrain the body to like the good food as well, okay? Because when I first taste this ginger tea, because it has a little kind of burning, you know, like a little bit like cayenne pepper, just a little bit, if I could, you know, put the two together like that. But it's nothing that's where you absolutely can't tolerate, okay? And once you get used to that, I get to the point now, because I've been drinking it so long, that I look forward to it. I absolutely look forward to it. Okay, so that's my hot tea. And as you can see, put it in one of your favorite cups, okay? That, because you want everything that you do to be encouraging and uplifting up to your favorite cup of tea. And as you can see, this is one of my favorite cups. It says, do what you love. And I am doing exactly what I love by sharing this with the most awesome people that follow me and want to get some uplifting benefits of what they can do in turning their health around for the better. That's one of my top things as a certified transformational nutrition coach that I so enjoy doing, that I get to help people life be better. And so with this, I love when I saw this cup. So when you go and buy whatever your coffee or your teacup is, that, you know, buy something that's going to be encouraging, even with your cup. It makes a difference, okay? So this is, and I'm just going to sip because it's really hot. And it's good. And I feel that little tingly, peppery feeling when I swallow, but it feels so good on the throat as it's going down, and you know, it helps with all of that, okay? So that's the hot. And also, I have a glass here if you want to treat, because sometimes, okay, mostly during the winter season, the fall and winter season, I prefer the hot ginger tea. And guess what? During the hot spring and summer season, I prefer the cold ginger tea. So I do practically the same thing. And so, but whether it's going, I always fix my tea ahead of time because preparation is the key. I'm making sure you're on top of doing what you need to do to make sure that you're keeping your body healthy and drinking your healthy water and the type of beverages that you choose to drink. It makes a major difference in also helping your body to be in the best of health. And so I would put some lemon juice into my cold tea. And so when I do the hot tea, okay, because once I do the hot tea in this big pot, what I do is I eventually pour it into a pitcher container, because you want to keep the tea fresh and healthy, and because you're not going to drink it all at once, but you want to keep it fresh and healthy until as you're drinking it. And I put it in the refrigerator. And you see this is all what this to the bottom is the ginger because I put the ginger in there because the ginger of what I grated. If I'm trying to see if I can get some on the spoon if you can see it, okay? The ginger on what I grated, it helps keep the tea nice and fresh and powerful, just like I just made it. And so what I do with this is because it kind of settles a little bit, so I stir it just a little bit. And yes, if I want to put some of the little ginger in there to the bottom of it, I can do that too, okay? And stir it really good. And this is what I had in my refrigerator that I've been drinking off for a couple of weeks because my tea is like a treat to me because I don't drink stuff in replacement of my water because my water is really important, okay? And so once I get my water in, then my treat is my ginger tea, one of my favorite beverage, and because I know the benefit that my body's reaping from drinking it. And as you see, I just fixed the hot tea. If you wanted the hot tea, and here you can fix it as a cold tea. And it is so refreshing and so good. It really, really is. I am not exaggerating. Because it's something about when you know something is healthy for your body, it just goes down feeling good. And there's no guilt behind it, like instead of sipping a soda that you know is not good for your body because all you're sipping is a can of sugar, bad sugar. And when you're sipping it and it goes down, it's like you get even though it's like you want it because your body craved for it, but still, a part of you is saying this is not good for my body. But you don't get that with the ginger tea because you know the benefits of what it does, okay? And so what I'm going to do, so we got the hot tea, if I told you, on that fresh lemon, oh my God, that's in there. And one of the reasons why I love the ginger tea, the benefits I know that it's doing for my body, it is helping keep my immune system built up from colds and allergies and all of that stuff that comes when the season is changing over from season to season, okay? So it's nothing we can do about the season changing, but we can do about being on top of things that's going to prevent us from getting sick. Because the key, again, is prevention. Do things, drink things, eat things that's going to help in preventing your body from getting sick. And I'm going to tell you some quick little benefit, just a couple of things, because I'm going to make you work for this. I want you to listen up, either I'll be posting or doing another video, because I have a free Facebook group. And one of the things I would love for you to do is engage with me and engage with other people. That if you sign up for my free Facebook group, what it is, I'll have some free health tips there. Like I will post this there as well. I'm only going to share like 3 things but the listing of what ginger tea does, the list is really long and it's good, but I'm going to make you work for it. If you want to know all of it, you're going to have to go, but wait until I make the posting that when is to go to my Facebook group. It's a free Facebook group that you can come and you can engage and communicate and ask me any questions that you want to ask. You'll be able to make other friends on that Facebook that has questions, and they might be having the same question that you have, and you can oh, okay, so that's what you did, or what, and you can become friends as a group there. Okay, it's a good way of reaching out with somebody else that's saying, hey, this person is going through the same thing that I'm going through with my health, and it's good to know someone that I could engage with and make friends with, okay? So this is the healthy benefits of what ginger tea can do, the root of using it as tea, the benefits. And one of the top things for me that I can personally um, say for me, that's for work as a testimony for me, is there was about a while back when I used to have problems with migraines, and I couldn't figure out because for the most part I was doing things, but it's always things that you can be doing better for improvement. Always remember that. There's always things that you can be doing that's improving your health, of going on another level. And one of those things I couldn't understand why I was having the migraine headaches, and then I did not want to use medication, and I have not. This is why, in part of my testimony, and what you can hear about my health, is that I say that I am in the best of health. I am not on any form of medication, and for the most part, I have not even taken a Tylenol in over 10 years. Now, I'm not saying that I haven't had a headache, but I'm saying I have not taken a Tylenol. And that's because of what I've just told you, the little things that we do on a daily basis, that's prevention, that we can prevent, turn into a quick fix. Now, don't, a quick fix of taking medication. If I don't have to go there, and why I said all that is because one of the benefits that I use, and by drinking ginger tea that has helped, I rarely get a headache. I rarely get a headache, and especially I cannot begin to tell you the last time I had a migraine headache. Now, every now and then I would get just a light headache, and something happened. When that happens, you can bet, especially if I'm out and about and might eat at a restaurant, and if I eat something that I normally don't put into my body, I would get a light headache. And guess what I would turn to instead of taking medication? You got it, my ginger tea. My ginger tea, I kid you not, it does it. It's what I've been using now for years. And then one of the things that it says here is that it stops headaches. You'll like this one, weight loss. And also, you're going to like this one, help you to relieve being fatigued and tired and exhausted all the time. And that is just 3 of the list things that I named. Just imagine. So within some time, I will be able to post and let you know that these are in the free Facebook group that you'll be able to sign up. I'll be sending out more information on that, on how you'll be able to do that. And with that will come free healthy tips like this, okay? As well as we put lemon in there. Remember, we put lemon, and some of the benefits of just putting lemon into the tea is that it controls high blood pressure, and it will help with controlling high blood pressure. Just simple thing as putting healthy, fresh, organic lemon juice, and you can drink it, and you can also put it in your water, or you can put it in the tea that I just made. It helps your skin, clears your skin up. People ask me all the time, Dwarthula, what do you use for your skin? How your skin looks so healthy? And one of the things that it also is with your food that helps your skin to look healthy as well. So all of these little things add up in the key to prevention, okay? And then we talked about if you need some sweetener in your tea, because I know sometimes it takes a process to wean yourself over to I'm not putting, if the goal is to not put any form of sugar. Now, that was my goal, because you can have the healthy sugar, okay? But my goal is I prefer not putting any form of sugar in my tea whatsoever, all right? So one of the things is, say this is the time of season also that people seem like they go on another level with the coughing. Then the honey in your tea would also help with that as well. Honey helps reduce heart disease. Wow, think about that. And it's a natural sleeping aid. It helps you to sleep naturally. And so I hope that this health tip for today was a blessing to you. Just think grating your ginger tea and put in about 5 cups of water or more. This is so powerful. I don't think you can overdo it by putting the water in because it's so powerful. And then the other benefit is that not only is it your tea, but when it's boiling and you see the steam coming out, it's a fresh air freshener. And it smells so good. Instead of using those artificial air freshener in your home that has so many chemicals in it, that's part of the reason for the coughing and the sneezing. All of those things goes into your eyes, into your nose, and it gets into your body. And you're wondering why you got so many problems with coughing and sneezing and allergies that you can't. It's the things that you're using and you're thinking it's no big deal, but it is a big deal. It's the little things that add up. Well, that's all I have for today. I pray that you will post something from this. And until next time, you guys have an awesome, glorious, blessed day. Talk with you later. Bye now.